Comic book writers and artists are known for breaking their boundaries and introducing different iterations of characters which range from being amazing to being wild. With the concept of multiverse, it leaves enormous freedom for writers to develop alternate character designs and their altered destinies. If that's not enough, we have a merged character section where a new character formed by the amalgamation of two or more characters is brought to life. In this video, we'll be talking about one of the merged characters of the DC universe known as Doomstroke. Going by the name, the character is formed by the merging of Doomsday and Deathstroke, the two most popular villains from the rogue gallery of Superman and Batman respectively. Doomsday, as we know, is one of the strongest villains of Superman and had once even killed him. Meanwhile, Deathstroke is Gotham's finest mercenary, often giving Batman a tough time. So without any further delay, let us dive into today's video, Doomstroke Origins. Before we go into our explanation, we have a very small request. If you like our content, please support us by subscribing to our channel. This is a small click for you, but for us, it means a lot. Thank you. Let's begin. Who is Doomstroke? Created by Michael Green, Mike Johnson, and Francis Manapul, Doomstroke was introduced in Superman Batman Volume 1, Issue 60, published in July 2009. Issues 60 and 61 were a part of the mashup storyline in which John Dee, aka Dr. Destiny, cast Superman and Batman in the world of nightmares, planning to make it a reality. Beginning with Issue 60, Batman noticed something eerily different while observing the night at Gotham. There were choppers flying below the permissible altitude, while some fast cruisers dashed through the busy streets, barely missing pedestrians. The worst of all, it was that Batman could no longer identify his own city. He landed in a dark alley where he was soon greeted by numerous armed officers. Batman slowly moved his hand towards his utility belt as they began firing at him. However, before a single bullet could touch Batman, Superman arrived and stood before him, blocking the bullets instantly. Commissioner White arrived at the scene and informed the Justice Titans, while the two escaped and arrived at a tall tower to discuss the perplexing events. Superman stated that he was returning from Smallville when he came through a cloud cover and arrived at a skyline he could no longer recognize. The two observed the city and noticed a building similar to Daily Planet, but a police headquarters, while Gotham Police Headquarters appeared like a newspaper. Before they could infer much about it, the Justice Titans arrived. The team consisted of merged characters of the Justice League and Teen Titans members. There was Star Canary, Aquaborg, Hawkbeast, Night Lantern, Donna Wonder, and the Flash. Before Batman and Superman could explain anything, the team began attacking them relentlessly. Hawkbeast slammed his mace across Superman's face, while Aquaboy attacked Batman with his water lasers. Donna Wonder used her lasso to take a grip on Batman's neck, and that was when Batman lost his calm. He threw a battering hard enough to crack Aquaborg's glass cover, holding water around his face. Aquaborg was shocked as no one could ever crack it. Star Canary, Night Lantern, and Flash went for Superman. Flash began running around Superman, delivering some quick and high momentum punches, and was shocked when Superman caught him at his speed and knew his name was Wally. Hawkbeast threw his mace at Superman with all his might. The latter dodged it with ease, and it struck a nearby flying chopper. It burst into flames and was about to crash before Superman arrived and saved the pilot. The Justice Titan members were convinced that Superman was no criminal, and the fight stopped. They arrived at the Justice Titans headquarters, where Superman and Batman explained they had no idea about how they arrived in this strange reality. They added that every member of the Justice Titans was a combination of their heroes in their world. Night Lantern was a combination of Green Lantern and Nightwing, while Star Canary was a combination of Starfire and Black Canary. Donna Wonder was the combination of Donna Troy and Wonder Woman, while Hawkman was Beast Boy combined with Hawkbeast. Then there was Aquaborg, formed with a combination of Aquaman, Cyborg, and Flash, Wally Allen. Soon the final member of the team arrived, and it was Terranado, aka Terra Mark V. Terranado was the combination of Red Tornado and Terra Markov. Batman immediately looked at her with doubt, as Terra, in his reality, was a mercenary working for Deathstroke. However, before he could explain more about Terra from his reality, Superman interrupted and turned their focus to learning more about the current situation. Soon, there was an alarm. Someone had broken into Starkham and began wreaking havoc. Soon the entire team, along with Batman and Superman, left for the crime scene, and when they arrived, we got to see Doomstroke. He appeared as a gigantic monster in Deathstroke's uniform and carried a huge sword. The Justice Titans attacked him. Night Lantern and Aquaborg were first, but their combined attacks had little effect on Doomstroke. Donna Wonder delivered a blow, and Hawkbest smacked his face with his mace and smashed him on the ground. However, when Terranado took her turn, Doomstroke recovered from the injuries and cut her arms. Flash caught her, and that was when Batman and Superman intervened. The two were well aware of the magnitude of the threat associated with Doomsday, and that with the combination of Deathstroke, the new being was more than dangerous. Deciding not to hold back, the two attacked Doomstroke. Surprisingly, after receiving some powerful blows from Superman, he chose to escape. Superman suggested following him, but Night Lantern said they would be after him again soon. Superman carried Terranado to the Justice Titans Tower, while Batman planned on running tests on a small piece he had tamed from Doomstroke's body. Meanwhile, Doomstroke arrived before a man who seemed to be his boss. Having parts of Deathstroke, the gigantic beast could be communicated and resonated with, unlike Doomsday, who solely survived on rage. As Doomstroke stated that the hits he received from Superman were very strong, unlike those he had ever experienced before, the man laughed, stating that since the strongest being, Doomstroke, was scared, they would require other villains. The man was then revealed to be Lex Joker, the combination of Lex Luthor and the Joker. Lex Joker began introducing the members of his team known as the Brotherhood of Injustice. The members were a combination of the popular villains that we know of. There was Brainy Cat, Jimmy Two-Face, Lana Quinn, Penguillo, and Ventrilo Maker. Terranado was also shown to be a member of the team, thereby signifying that she was fooling the Justice Titans all this while. Meanwhile, Batman, after studying the small broken piece of Doomstroke's body under a microscope, observed that there was nothing. The members of the Justice Titans could see matter in it, but not Batman and Superman. Batman concluded that this was because none of it existed in real life, and it was all a dream. Night Lantern refuted, as he was not ready to accept the reality to be non-existent and just a dream. But it was not enough to change Batman's statement. Batman left the group, and while Terranado entered the building to check on the security systems, Batman caught her red-handed. Before he could take hold of her, the Brotherhood of Injustice arrived and attacked him. The Justice Titans and Superman also arrived, and the fight began between the two teams. Penguillo, who was a combination of Metallo and Penguin, subdued Superman by exposing him to kryptonite, while Batman yelled at him to fight back as all this was not real but just a dream. Meanwhile, Brainy Cat got hold of Batman with her knife at his neck. Batman revealed that their leader Lex Joker was actually John Dee, aka Dr. Destiny. In the DC universe, John Dee was one such powerful villain who could manipulate dreams and make them appear as reality. And all this had been his doing. Believing that a sorceress could be best against him, Batman broke the statue of Ravana, a combination of Raven and Zatanna, previously showcased as the legendary hero of the Justice Titans, who had sacrificed her life for the team. Just as the statue broke, Batman found himself waking in his bed with Zatanna beside him, who stated herself to be his wife. Batman realized what was happening. Both he and Zatanna were both trapped inside Zatanna's dream by Dr. Destiny. It took some time for Batman to make her understand that it was not real, as being together with Batman was Zatanna's dream. However, she did snap out and cast a spell to wake herself and Batman. The two woke at their respective houses and were free from Dr. Destiny's wrath. However, it was not the same for Superman. He was restrained by Trigon, possessed by Raven, soon about to be killed. Dr. Destiny captivated the fears of others, and this dream was Raven's, as she always feared the outcome if her father, Trigon, possessed her. Despite all efforts of Dr. Destiny, Superman used his powerful words to snap Raven out of it and free them both. Superman woke up beside Lois in Metropolis, and with that, the existence of the mashup reality along with Doomstroke came to an end. How powerful is he? Assessing Doomstroke's power is an open-ended discussion, as not much had been shown in the mashup storyline. However, since the merging of Doomsday and Deathstroke forms the character, we could certainly tabulate the powers and abilities of Doomstroke. From Doomsday, the characters obtained their unique physiology with invulnerability. He possessed superhuman strength, speed, and stamina, along with accelerated healing. His body consisted of spikes, claws, and fangs, which were lethal, just like Doomsday. From Deathstroke, Doomstroke, the character should have a genius-level intellect, expertise in using firearms and weapons, and the ability to make smart tactics. However, the story did not reveal much about how the character used the abilities of Deathstroke, and the only thing that could be observed was its stable mind. Doomsday, as we know, was an insane beast who could not be reasoned with, but only fought. But in this case, Doomstroke had a mind which was probably from Deathstroke. However, the character had the potential to become one of the biggest threats DC had ever faced. An unstoppable mercenary with Kryptonian DNA could very well defeat Superman and emerged out to be capable of ending the world. Marvelous verdict. So we have finally come to the end of the video. We hope you have liked our content. When the character was introduced, it received a lot of criticism for its depiction. Although Doomstroke was a character only shown in the dream world, fans had much more expectations from him, which again is not wrong. The character was made with two of the most significantly popular villains, and the combination opens up a wide array of abilities, of which none were elaborated. However, this is the world of comics, and no one never knows what is to come next. Writers might very well create this reality as part of the multiverse in the near future, where we can hope to see more from Doomstroke. With this, we will be concluding this video. Thank you for watching, and stay tuned for the next marvelous video.